So conservatives are notorious for doing this. They find a flaw with something the government intervenes with, and they want to do away with government intervention completely. Okay. Same thing with Keynesian economics. When we had the stagflation in the 70s, they say, well, Keynesian economics is flawed, therefore throw it away and let's go back to, our monetary system and, Milton Friedman, the whole free market stuff, which set us up for the whole series of failures and mistakes we suffered all over again, okay? So the idea that when a standard or some form of intervention is non-ideal, is not perfect, you want to fix that, okay? Case in point with flame retardants. If bromide flame retardants are toxic, it would make sense to ban those for use as a flame retardant, okay? Now, the cost is incremental. It's minimal to go from something that's a topical flame retardant to something that's more integrated within the fibers. And something that's an intrinsic flame retardant is something that's mixed in with the material before it's turned into a fiber, okay? And that's probably where the standards are going, okay? That topical flame retardants are going to be out. Anything that can leach, get washed out, it's not going to be as effective. You put through the washer a few times, plus the fact that it's going to leach onto people, you're going to get in your skin. It's no good. So the idea that we have to throw away all standards because they're imperfect is ridiculous. If you find a standard and it creates more hazards, then you need to evolve. You need to modify the standard. You have to obsolete the old standard and innovate and bring the technology to bear so that a new standard can be created, a new standard that solves all the hazards, okay? Now, but it's just like a conservative to say that government intervention produced an imperfection. There are flaws in government intervention. Yeah, there's always going to be flaws in government intervention because science keeps moving. Science is always discovering new things. We're always discovering new things about safety hazards, discovering new things about technology. There's all sorts of things that require us to make sure that our standards are not cast in concrete, that we can change them when we need to, okay? But we need to have standards because given no other structure, no other mechanism for enforcing standards, the consumers are for the most part unaware of all this information. They go out and all they see is a price, okay? They don't know what sort of hazards they're getting into, and requiring consumers to be aware of that vast amount of knowledge is just ridiculous. It's putting so much burden of information on the consumer, it's just going to cause commerce to come to a complete standstill. We need experts to create standards for safety to represent the consumer's interests, okay? Because, frankly, it's too much work for the consumer to do the amount of research necessary to make intelligent decisions on this, okay? We depend upon experts to make intelligent decisions for us. That's just how things work. It's how things keep moving expeditiously. And I'm sorry, if that violates some fundamental principle of people should be completely self-sufficient. People are not completely self-sufficient, and they never can be. They shouldn't be. It takes way too long to be self-sufficient. You wouldn't have enough time to to do anything, okay? You need civilization to bring you up to speed, all right? There's just no way around that. So, anyways, hope this helps. Hope you're listening, and I hope you'll consider next time that government isn't evil. It just does things which become obsolete, okay? Because science is always on the move, all right? So that's all for now. Thanks.